You ain't got a right to tell us how to worship, so let's tell the government to get up out our churches. We ain't choking no more, tell them our hopes in the Lord. The time for speaking is past, it's time to open the doors. You ain't got no right to tell us how to worship, so let's tell the government to get up out our service. We ain't choking no more, tell them our hopes in the Lord. The time for speaking is past, so let's reopen the doors.
Howdy. That's how he says it. Guys, people watching, I need you to do some things for me. And you never do. You never, ever do. I need you to like and share this video. I need you to go follow me on Twitter. And on Instagram. And also, when you go follow me on Twitter, if you even use Twitter, maybe now that Elon Musk is taking it over, we don't know. Elaine says, good evening, Devin. Hey, Eve tomorrow. But Sunday is coming. Yes. It is Easter weekend, and we're all very for that. Day off. I thought that it would be the Monday that you get off, but that doesn't actually make sense. See, I used to have a privileged lifestyle where extra stat holidays, and I had no idea which stat holidays. So, fun. Have tomorrow off, so that's fun. Guys, don't distract me. Also, though, keep commenting. Okay, I won't get distracted then. That's what we'll do. It's not your fault if I get distracted. How's that sound? This is a little warbly. Well, it might just be cutting in and out on the... Like, it might be an internet issue. Unless it's the mic gently wiggling, and that's what's doing it. But I did it. Let's see. I think there, it's good. Yep. Sound... Oh, I mute myself for a second. Could go with that. How's that? That might be a little loud. Anyway, guys, let me know if it gets better. You can understand me. Yeah, I don't like... That's not good enough, though. I want it to sound, like, good, right? There's already people dropping off because it doesn't sound good. You can tell. Guys, did you know? I really need to get this in order, but did you know that you can me as an audio on Podbean and Spotify? The description of any of my videos, you can find the RSS feed and put it into your Apple Podcast player or Overcast, which is what I use. Haven't tried to get myself on Apple in a while, but I couldn't figure it out. And it wouldn't let me submit artwork for some reason. And it's not that I'm being suppressed or anything. It's probably just tech illiterate. But then we cannot see you. You can't see me? Okay, the audio is... Or, what's going on with the video quality here? Someone says they can't see me now. Is that, like, real? I'll find out in 30 seconds. Guys, so my wife sends me this website a couple weeks ago, and she kept telling me, you gotta go look it up. You gotta go look at it. You gotta go look at it. It is insane. And honestly, I want to dedicate the entire... We are podcast. If we are on the podcast, I can see you now. Oh, I understand. I'm dumb. Okay. So Elaine was saying that then they wouldn't be able to see me. It's that big deal, is it? Anyway, guys. Title of the episode, Stop Having Kids. There's a website called Stop Having Kids. And I'm going to bring it up. it's nuts. Is having all the baby. I mean, for now I am. I mean, I still haven't outdone this guy. He's got 5 kids right now, and we're on number 4. Hopefully we can take dominion of the planet through childbearing. That is a joke. It is a joke. Just to be clear. So guys, here's this website. It says most people do not stop to question having children or opting to procreate. Now this is called stophavingkids.org, and I'm going to make it big so we can get a really good look at this thing. As we work through this website, you are going to see some amazing things. Listen to this. We want to change that by ensuring people consider the option of not reproducing as a valid, and ethical lifestyle. So it's rational and ethical. Okay, let's learn. An unconscionable amount of needless suffering and death in the world. Birth serves as the catalyst for it all. So you know when you're fighting with your mom when you're 10 and she wants you to do something, and I mean, you know, in the house you're in, but you turn to her and you say, I wish I was born, or why do I have to do anything? I didn't ask to be born into this family. That's their argument. Their argument is stop having kids because everybody dies and they're not asking to be born. So look, we aren't directly stopping people in any way from having kids. We believe that all humans should stop having kids. Not that all humans should be forced to stop having kids. We advocate for antinatalism. I know some natalies, and they're not going to be impressed with, because the antinatalists are coming for them. That's not what it means. That's also a joke. Anyway, moving on. It says, and supporting already existing life. We seek to normalize not having kids by respectful means that honorably autonomy and individuality. Now, I would click on this, learn about antinatalism, but it's I don't want to get sidetracked. I want to go through this main page. This main page before we do this. So white people stopped procreating. Yeah, that's fair. The Lord has clipped Josh's quiver. I feel like you got to stop writing these things. I think so. It's funny because I believe my friend Josh knows how to get me to interact with his comments. Because anyone who knows anything about Josh knows that he closed his own quiver. Some might say violently, even. So that is the thing. Josh closed his own quiver. Anyway. Yeah, I've never heard of this term antinatalism. Lilo. There it is. Can't procreate? Sad days, lol, maybe not. No. Great. He has 5 kids. He did enough. He did enough of him now. So anyway, guys, that's also a joke. I gotta stop doing this because I'm gonna confuse people into what I actually believe. Sorry. I don't believe the kingdom is now in that way. Okay? It says this: we can choose to end the cycle of needless suffering and death. Help those who already. Okay, so stop having kids. Put all your effort into helping people who are already born. Normalize child freedom. Let's read some of these. Let's help those who exist child free and not regretful. Why is having kids still celebrated? A lot of humans wish they were never born. Okay, so check that out though. A lot of people wish they were never born. So because people get depressed and kill themselves or something, that's your argument for not having children. So because someone might kill themselves, we should end all birth. One of their arguments, and not their only argument. That's what that sign means. Stop spreading. I can't even read these things. Birth is an ability, not an obligation. Why does someone have to? Is one unselfish reason to have children. Create your own life path. Okay. Hey, that's awesome. So they have a list of arguments for why having children is selfish. I didn't read that yet, but what I find really ironic or interesting about multiple things I've seen on this website is you'll have something stated like having kids is selfish, and then in the very next slide it will say choose your own path or something like that. So don't have kids because it's selfish to have kids, but also don't have kids so that you can do what you want, when you want, anytime you want, because that's not selfish. So there's no shortage of already existing humans and other animals in need of safe and loving homes, as well as so many other forms of support. All cut to the chase. This is all a vegan website. Let's minimize our harm and maximize our goodwill and solidarity with living beings and the planet. You've got an old person being fed by a young person, and that's somehow is good thing she had a child around to help her in her old age. Unlike all the people that run this website, who will assuredly die alone. Like, it's what they're asking for. So someone who loves them. And then look, here you've got some people taking the mask on, and there's smog because humans are destroying the environment. Let's read this right side. We think it's best and most considerate for humans to not come instance, which for them will be facing serious and severe problems that could have been avoided, exacerbating problems that threaten all life and ecosystems on Earth. Each additional human is a gamble, no guarantees. We believe there are no reasons for having children that are self-focused, besides through force. Okay. And that having children is unethical and irrational, despite the fact that birth is a natural process. Humans inherently have a bodily right to choose to have kids. Okay, so this is the best one right here. Humans inherently have a bodily right to choose to have kids or to choose not to have kids. But we seek a world in which people, for the decision, and question if their motives are self-focused, and if birthing another human is a sound idea. All humans and other animals have an inherent birthright to bodily autonomy and reproduction. But should we force others into existence when we know there is no consent, desire, or need? So I'm going to just go over and check the stuff. Okay, so Laura is also commenting on the sound. I would love to know what is going on with this. Okay. I just, oh my goodness. There's no way that this is real. Oh. All right, guys. We just upped my level here. Oh, if you guys won't laugh at my jokes, I can do it myself. Okay, I'm talking about something horrible. So, I just found a soundboard. I don't know why the sound would be bad. I have changed nothing. Let me know if you're having audio connection issues or internet issues. Try turning off Wi-Fi on cell phone, tablet, etc. Well, to turn the Wi-Fi off. Oh. I wonder what would happen. Okay, so I'm just going to try and fix this internet. I heard James White do this the other day, so I think it's acceptable to do this on a live stream. And I don't edit these when I turn them into audio after, so it immediately connects. And it says my internet is good, and it says my internet is good on my computer as well. So I don't know what the issue is. It's really weird. By the way, thanks, Cliff. I appreciate you. Yeti microphone. I'm on the Yeti microphone. That's interesting. A modulation type warble. And it's going the entire time? This sucks. I don't want. Okay, well, I don't know how to fix it. So, hopefully you guys, adjust mic volume. How's that? Maybe we'll see if that helps. That was really loud though. That. Anyway, guys. Well, it's too bad. Cliff is telling me that it's distracting. It doesn't matter if it's distracting. Because how to fix it. Apparently, fixed it. All right. Well, auto. I guess we leave it on auto adjust mic volume from now on. Oh, hold on a second. What if I do? Come on now. Okay. I had extra stuff plugged into my panel, so maybe that was affecting it. Anyway, guys, so I'm very sorry for all of that. Thanks for your guys' help, though. So think about this. The last part of the sentence say, but should we force into existence when we know there's no consent, desire, or unselfish need? So they don't like forcing other people. Oh, I ruined the surprise. We don't like forcing other people into existence. So that means once the baby is made, you can't just kill the baby because everyone has bodily autonomy, right? You choose to have kids or not to have kids, and you shouldn't be able to force others into existence, but you can force others out of existence through abortion. Look, we are pro-choice. Pro-choice the way. So, pro-choice for once you have conceived a baby, murdering that baby. Okay, we are logically inconsistent. Now, we've got, like, these people are really cool looking. And, I would love to have a shirt, ironically, then if I wore it, people would think that I was serious. So it goes on to say this: a portion of all sales support an organization helping humans and or the animals in need. So they are also vegan. So let's find out what antinatalism is. There it is. Antinatalism is a philosophical and ethical stance against reproduction, rooted in harm reduction and rational consideration for future life, with regard for the implications that procreation will have for other humans, other animals, and the natural world. Antinatalists consider human reproduction, besides some exceptions such as force, an irreversible, unnecessary, indefensible, and enduring form of harm. Wow. Regardless of circumstances, situations, or consciousness in living. They seek to reduce suffering and environmental destruction in the world. Refrainment from creating new life is the most efficient and effective means of minimizing suffering for all current and future sentient beings. So I guess my question would be like, why does reducing suffering matter in your worldview? Doesn't make any sense. Why should humans stop? Why humans have kids? I really want to read that. But anyway, yeah, they've combined words together. It's vegantinatalism. Why humans have kids. I want to look at this together. So they would make the claim that children are made by parents for selfish reasons. Look at how cute that photo is. Look at it. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to reduce this. Look at this cute baby and his parents. Let's have that as the background. Natalism. Like natal. Oh, I think it's natal. Is it like natal? Is that what you're saying? Antinatalism? Okay. Antinatalism. Got it. I don't care about pronouncing it right because it's so dumb. But thank you for correcting me. And I mean that. I'm not irritated with you, obviously, Cliff. Yeah, we're not into natal. Prenatal, postnatal, none of the natals. No, we're anti-natals. So I took the liberty of gathering up some verses on some things about how children are inherently a blessing. So one thing I would say is you cannot have a true love of children without the Christian worldview behind it. When we look at different religions in the world, we will see something inherently disturbing about how other cultures and religions treat children. In Islam, there is no adoption. So in Muslim country, you have massive orphanages filled with abandoned children, and no one will take, because that child does not have the rights and privileges of adopted children. But these people are obviously secular atheist types, and it is nasty. Much worse than an Islamic worldview when it comes to children. So, I would like to look at these Bible verses with you. First and foremost, children are a blessing. They're always a blessing. The Bible does not differentiate between any children. being a blessing and not a blessing. And so I would look at Psalm 127, verses 3 to 5 first. It says, "Behold, children are an inheritance of Yahweh." I've got the LSB out. Okay. So if you'd like to look these things up with me, you can. Psalm 127, 3 to 5. "Behold, children are an inheritance of Yahweh. The fruit of the womb is a reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior, so are the children of one's youth. Blessed is the man who fills his quiver with them. They will not be ashamed. They speak with enemies in the..." And so, there you go. Children are a blessing. And we are blessed when we have many children. Now, that being said, this is not some kind of condemnation against people who don't have children. But I'm sorry, I got distracted by a comment. But our desire as Christians should be to want to have children, I believe, right? So there's another one right after that in Psalm 128. Psalm 128, 1 to 6 actually says this. It says, "How blessed is everyone who fears Yahweh, who walks in his ways. When you shall eat of the fruit of the labor of your hands. How blessed will you be, and how well will it be for you? Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine in the innermost parts of your house. Your children like olive plants, all around your table. Behold, for thus shall the man be blessed who fears Yahweh." So look at one of the blessings. One of the blessings of having, or one of the blessings from God that comes to righteous people is children around your table. That doesn't mean that everyone Sorry. It's comments, man. Oh, you guys are writing a lot, and I love it. I love the comments. I do, but they keep distracting me because some of them are long. One of the blessings from God, if you are a righteous person, is having many children. That doesn't mean that having many children is a sign of righteousness. But having many children is viewed as a good thing in the Bible. Thanks for letting me know, Cliff. I don't understand what the issue is with the internet. But we want to. Or were you making fun of me because I actually just froze there for a second? That could be it too. I am having little of thought as I'm working through this. And I'm sorry, this could be very boring on an audio with me pausing. That's why you should download Overcast, and it'll skip right through the silences. So, Elaine, oh no, sorry, Catherine has a great comment, and she says, but women should not be children just so they can get government money. This, in my opinion, is wrong. Well, of course, and we're not talking about that. We want children to be born in the context of a loving marriage. Now, I do not have children just to get money from the government. I'm sure there are some people that do. But no, we should not be looking at kids as a lottery ticket. That is not what this is encouraging. It is simply encouraging people that having children is right and good, great thing. Just received a text message. So I mean, realistically, if you get into it, Genesis 28 says, God commands Eve to go out, be fruitful, and multiply. That sounds cool. My 4th pregnancy and completely free. Free birth, no registry. That's interesting. Okay. This was going to be one of my interesting, and it feels like I'm dying here. So, did I already do? I did do that one already. Wait, did I? Yes, I did. Okay. So, what about Jeremiah 1:5? I'm gonna flip there real quick, you guys. And who knows? I'm gonna end this one early because of the sound quality issues. It's super weird, but anyway, guys. In Jeremiah, very first church says that God says this to Jeremiah. Now the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, before I formed you in the innermost parts, I knew you, and before you came out from the womb, I set you apart. I have given you as a prophet to nations. And so this isn't talking about childbirth as a blessing, but it says this: God knows people before they are born. He's the one that forms their inward parts. He is the one, personhood, and creates them as image bearers of Him. Now, one can only look at this worldview that they're presenting and shake our heads and really be disgusted with it. It is so painful to read what these people are saying about having children. That is inherently selfish. These kids that we have are loved and cherished and cared for. And so what I think I'm going to do, guys, because I just got a good idea from my man Clifford, is I'm going to end this live stream. But then I'm going to come back and I'm going to reset my router and see if that will, and maybe that will make us feel better. So stay tuned, guys. I will be back, I promise.